I want to turn to a piece here by Gary Palmer that was in the Wall Street Journal, online edition. He's a solid Republican. He represents Alabama's 6th Congressional District. And he has a message for Ilhan Omar, the anti-Semite from Minneapolis, St. Paul. He says, Representative Ilhan Omar, a freshman Democrat from Minnesota, has become widely known for her attacks on supporters of Israel. Ms. Omar is a naturalized citizen whose Somali refugee family settled in the United States when she was a teenager. Think about that. And yet she hates the country. Tens of thousands of Somali refugees relocated to the U.S., some 25,000 in the Minneapolis area, to escape the starvation, famine, and civil war that turned Somalia into a lawless, failed state in the early 1990s. Another name is worth recognition and remembrance, especially among Somali refugees like Omar. Lawrence Freeman. In 1992, the year after Ms. Omar's family fled Somalia, the U.S. sent troops there as part of a joint United Nations humanitarian effort. The U.S. intervention, Operation Restore Hope, many of you remember this, began with the landing of U.S. troops near Mogadishu on December 9th. Lawrence Freeman was a U.S. Army veteran who earned 2 Bronze Stars in Vietnam. He was an original member of the Green Berets, reached the rank of Sergeant Major, and eventually became an instructor. He retired from the Army in 1990 and joined the Central Intelligence Agency. In 1992, the U.S. sent Freeman as part of an advance team to prepare the way for American troops into Somalia. On December 23, 2 weeks after the troops had arrived, Freeman became the first American killed as part of the relief effort in Somalia. Any American casualty is noteworthy, but Freeman's sacrifice stands out because he was Jewish. Thousands of Somali refugees who now live in Ms. Omar's district had their freedom and security paid for with the blood of American soldiers, 22 of them, including Freeman. Ms. Omar's words have caused concern in both the Somali and Jewish communities in Minneapolis, which have worked for years to build friendships and collaborate on charitable pushes against hunger, illiteracy, and discrimination. These efforts to build and nurture relationships stand in sharp contrast to Ms. Omar's anti-Semite statements. Despite calls for her removal from the House Foreign Affairs Committee, thus far the only consequence for her and her bigotry has been a washed-up resolution against hate speech, crafted by Ms. Omar's fellow Democrats. Unfortunately, even before her election to Congress, Ms. Omar had a record of comments that raised grave concerns about her views toward Jews, and what she has said since her election has only heightened those concerns. Sergeant Major Lawrence Freeman is buried in Arlington Cemetery, beneath a black marker etched with a green beret and a Star of David. His epitaph reads, "The life of the dead is placed in the memory of the living." Americans, including Ms. Omar, should remember him. And those who died with him, to give Somalis a chance to live in freedom. Gary Palmer, member of Congress, Republican, from Alabama's 6th Congressional District.